Yo, it's your boy Dilla Hans. You already know what it is. It's your Dilla's Room reaction. You know what I'm saying? Part 6, part 7. I don't even know what part this is, but y'all tuning in. Y'all needed the subscribe button too. I see y'all watching. I see these views going up, but nobody's really hitting that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I mean? Comment. You know what I mean? Do something. Hit me in the email. Let me know what y'all want to react to. You know what I'm saying? But first up, we got the popular Chicago rapper Anna Marie, you know what I'm saying? Shoots boyfriend in the head, killing him after seeing him text other girls, you know what I'm saying? That's what they said, that's a story, you know what I'm saying? But obviously they was in a hotel room. She called the police from the hotel room and she's screaming and frantic. I'm not going to play the audio here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to play no clips here, nothing like that, because that shit is real graphic, enough for them to take down my channel, some shit like that. But y'all go listen to it, you know what I'm saying? It's really devastating. It's heartwarming, and it touches your soul. You know what I'm saying? To hear a lady from Chicago crying and screaming, you know, just because my woman called me daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I can hear her in the background, daddy. So that shit scared me. When I heard that shit, it sounded like, you know what I mean, almost like my bitch. You know what I mean? Screaming to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was very scared, and I just didn't want to get, you know what I'm saying, it's just heartfelt, you know what I'm saying? It touched me in a different kind of way, you know what I'm saying? It touched my girl also in different kind of ways. I played it for her, she cried, you know what I mean? We didn't even, you know what I mean? Just listening to that shit make you cry, so, you know, that's what we did, you know, so it's really heartfelt, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I decided to do the reaction alone and not with my lady right now, because, you know, she's too emotional. You know what I'm saying, as she should, because I'm really devastated, you know what I'm saying. I had other reactions coming up too, you know what I'm saying, I was going to do, but just hearing this shit broke the news. I don't even want to put out them other reactions before I put out this one, you know what I'm saying, just because, you know, it's a lot of shit going on here with this COVID-19. A lot of y'all, you know, is really, not, I want to say forced, but yeah, a lot of y'all spending a lot more time with your loved ones at home, you know what I'm saying. And a lot of y'all probably not used to doing that and used to chilling with your loved ones at home and shit like that. So y'all see a lot more different side of them than you probably would imagine seeing. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of conflict, a lot of interest that come in, a lot of violence happening. In the past week, it's just been nothing. It's been an outburst of all kinds of shit. You know, COVID going up, domestic violence going up, shootings going up, kills going up. I can just, you know, I got a lot of reactions coming up. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shit coming up, a lot of shit to talk about. So there's a lot of shit on my mind. You know what I'm saying? But that's being one of them right here. This is definitely a heartfelt one right here. You know what I mean? She saw a man cheating and she just blew her head up. And that goes to show you, you know what I'm saying, that you can't play people's heart. You know what I'm saying? Playing people's emotions, playing people's heart, you know, playing these type of games will lead somebody to do some type of killing, some type of shit to you that you don't really want to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's scary. You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, hearing her voice in that background, you know, as she's talking to police, she really woke up. She really woke up at that point and realized, you know what I'm saying, that what she did was for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet, you know, she just wanted him to come back. You know what I'm saying? All that shit that, you know, what she did to son. You know what I mean? I bet all the things she really wanted in this world for him to come back. If she could take that back, she probably was ready to blow her own stuff up. You know what I'm saying? At that point. You know, just hearing her crying, screaming, that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, get up, you know what I'm saying? She was really crying, and really, it was just really nasty, you know what I'm saying? Really emotional, you know what I mean? But, you know, she's obviously probably gonna go to jail for a long time behind that, you know what I'm saying? But this just goes to show you, y'all out here, y'all taking, you know, lives from each other, y'all taking y'all lives for nothing, you know what I'm saying? You taking your lives for little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You taking your lives for, you know, cheating and other people not doing things right, you know what I'm saying? And that shit gonna end you in incarceration. You're gonna end up, you know, behind bars, or you can end up in the grave. So this is a lose-lose right here. And this is right as what you call a double entendre, because you got one person that's in the grave and one person behind bars for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? So this is what you call a double entendre, and you gotta really be careful, because, you know what I'm saying, you know, a homie, if he knew, you know, not to play with this woman's heart like that, you know, being from Chicago, one of the craziest cities in America, you know what I'm saying, Chicago is just where they getting down there. That's where it's nothing but murders and a lot of activities happening. This is nothing but murder, you know what I'm saying, demon time, You know what I'm saying? Just nothing but that kind of energy being brought to the population in Chicago, which is spreading around America. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's out here in Westchester, the homie was served a warrant and he shot police. They ended up killing him, but he shot police serving a warrant over domestic violence or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And so forth out there in Queens. You know what I'm saying? So this shit getting scary just with that alone. You know what I'm saying? Then we ain't even talking about the rappers. You know, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of shit going down. It's a whole lot of, you know, there's a whole lot of shit going down. And I think everybody need to, you know, take a little break, take a little breather, stay home, stay in the house, stay watching your children, stay working on your purpose. You know, this is a perfect time for people to start their podcast, you know, start their business, because a lot of people's at home, you know, so it's a lot of time. So instead of y'all wasting all that time, focus on trying to, you know, work a relationship out. Why don't you work your business aspect out? You know what I'm saying? You know, but on the flip side of that, you go to the industry, you know what I'm saying? Even to the people that's rich and famous, they going through a lot of domestic violence. You know, we had Sway Lee going through a lot of shit with his bitch, and we had with Kobe Bryant going through things with his wife before he passed, and we had, you know, just a lot of shit. You know, even rich people going through a lot of situations and shit like that. You know what I mean? With domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, during this time, during the COVID, it's just more dangerous, more serious. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that was just a loss for both parties right there. Cause like I said, if homie knew better, homie knew not to play with Shorty Heart like that, maybe he would have had his life. And if Shorty would have been, you know, wise enough, smart enough to be like, you know, I'm gonna walk away from this shit. I'm gonna just leave this nigga because he doing too much fuck shit. Because she's popular, she's rich, she's famous, you know. And it's not even about the money, you know. Sometimes you love who you love, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes we need to move on. And that is very hard to do, you know, being in a relationship with somebody. And it's really hard to move on when you know things is just not right. You know, you know things is just were not right, it's wrong. So it's hard for you to break up. You know, it's hard for you to move on, especially when you just love this person so much that you just love this person so fucking much. You can't leave. It's just too hard to leave. It's too hard to stay. It's just too hard for every fucking thing being around this person. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where it becomes toxic. You know, that's the toxic right there. You know what I'm saying? When everything just becomes hard around this person. You know, conversations don't last long. You know what I mean? Sex is just not really going through good, or whatever. It's just happening. Or the sex may be good. It's just y'all going through a lot of arguments every single day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck the sex. You know, the arguments. It's just, you know, overriding all this shit. I can't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's too much of it. You smoking too much. You drinking too much. You gambling too much. Or you playing the game too much because of your partner is making you do certain things, you know, that you can't do when you by yourself or you alone, when you feel comfortable to do it, because you feel like your partner gonna judge you, or you argue with your partner, or they may do judge you and you do argue with your partner because you do certain things that they don't agree with, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is a strong thing. This is a strong subject right here, and it's a strong topic. I definitely had to touch on that shit. And in other news, we got A Boogie with the hoodie outside New Jersey club getting into a shootout, him and his crew, you know what I'm saying? Now I seen the video, that shit was also graphic, you know, and tragic, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's just been touching on my shit this week, you know, just about what's going on with these women, you know what I'm saying? Like why are we doing this shit to our women, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we putting our women in the mix of this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna touch on that, you know what I'm saying? Why this shit gotta do with A Boogie with the hoodie? Because, you know, he outside the club shooting between his crew with shots let off. Police is there, mind you. That's another thing that, you know, police was around when this shit was going down. And, motherfucker female got shot, you know what I mean? You see her on the floor, just leaning back and forth, you know, just crying and shit for, you know, her life, you know what I mean? Because she just got shot in the crossfire. Probably had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? So obviously this was a fight between A Boogie and whoever the fuck he was beefing with, you know what I'm saying? So this shit getting crazy, you know what I'm saying? And y'all ladies gotta stay safe, man. Stay home, y'all COVID. I don't know why everybody's partying at clubs anyway. I don't know why the club is open when it's at 2 million all-time high of COVID rate, you know what I mean? And they want people to take, vaccines and all this shit. So yeah, you guys out here, you boys out there, you ladies out there acting real crazy, you know what I'm saying? I need to get back in the crib. I need to do your things. So things like this won't happen. Niggas won't be getting shot, won't be getting killed if they just chill the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? It's too much tension. It's like y'all wild, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was in the house, who y'all go outside. Y'all not a motherfucking act. Y'all wild and going out, you know what I'm saying? Now niggas getting shot, you know what I mean? Too much shit happened. Just another rapper got murdered and shit. I ain't gonna touch on that, but this is A Boogie shit, and that shit crazy, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Just dealing with motherfuckers out there just going back and forth, black on black crime, you know what I mean? Y'all doing too much of this black on black crime, you know what I mean? So y'all boys need to chill with that shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas almost cost you like somebody got shot. Y'all can clearly see the woman got shot in the video, you know what I'm saying? Ain't really too much audio for y'all to listen to. It was just gunfire, a bunch of back and forth, and really nothing for y'all to listen to, no audio, no shit like that. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Definitely be careful, you know what I'm saying? This made me move on to the next subject, you know what I'm saying? Where lady outside, it's like no woman is safe. We just did a reaction. Y'all go check out podcast now. Like no woman is safe nowhere. In your own home, outside, going to the store. It's like you're not safe nowhere you go. You know what I'm saying? This at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? You got another young lady going to the store, minding her business, buying some shit for her 4 children or whatnot. You know what I mean? In New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? And Holmes hollered at Shorty, you know what I mean? Grabbed the ass and all that, and she got upset as she should because she don't know Holmes, and he trying to holler, but he hollering all kinds of wrong, grabbing Shorty ass, sexual harassment shit. So he's down for that. What makes it even worse is he shoots Shorty in the face, point blank range with a gun. Kills her because she rejects him. Like, are you kidding me? I got a girl, I got a mom. That could have easily been my mother. That could have easily been my daughter, my girlfriend, or my aunt, or something like that. My cousins. Like, this is just dangerous, you know what I'm saying? Niggas out here getting, you know what I mean? Stop doing that shit. Just because a girl reject you don't mean you gotta curse her out. You gotta call her a bitch. You gotta disrespect her. Like, you're a fucking pussy. You're a coward. You doing that type of shit. Niggas is bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that shit, this just, just been some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's just been it. Dilla Hans, man, I'm out, man. You already know. Sub, like, comment. Definitely share too, man. I definitely need to share this information out here, you know what I'm saying? Especially to your sisters, your loved ones and all the females out here, you know what I'm saying? Out here wilding and shit. Understand the Cardi B music and all that shit that she putting out and all that shit that Megan Thee Stallion putting out. Yeah, it's cool, it's music and shit. But remember back in the day when y'all used to get on black men about how we talked about hoes and how we disrespected bitches in our music. But look at what the women are doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They disrespecting themselves. So now it went from men disrespecting women to now is everyone in the world disrespecting women. There's no help for a woman out here. There's nothing for women. And it's sad, you know what I mean? Because I got 3 daughters, you know what I'm saying? I got 3 daughters and I got a lot of family, a lot of women in my family. So it's just sad to see that there's no safe place for a woman to be, And that puts niggas like me in a position to sit up and do a lot of years. So even if I can't protect one of these situations, if it was to happen, God forbid, to one of my people, what's gonna stop me from saving the next one if I'm incarcerated? I mean, that's obviously gonna stop me from saving the next one if I'm incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? The judge is not gonna sit there and listen to my story and say, "Listen, I'm defending my daughter because the guy was trying to rape her, so I had to shoot him in the head." He's not gonna try to hear that. He's gonna say you should have called police or whatever. Now I'm doing time. God forbid somebody try to do something to my mother now. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? So this shit crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you boys need to chill, you know what I'm saying? We need to definitely, back in the day, we had rules and shit. We wasn't robbing women, we wasn't doing none of this shit to women. Taking drugs and all this crazy shit. The cocaine and the dust and niggas doing woolies and all this crazy. We wasn't doing all that shit, you know what I mean? Niggas was smoking weed or you was supposed to smoke weed and that's it, and that was the rules of the game. Now niggas is violating the rules of the game. You know, niggas is doing other things. Niggas is doing other lanes, and this is why shit is getting fucked up out here, you know? Shit is getting fucked up out here, you know? So that's why I couldn't be in the gang, you know what I'm saying? Even though I grew up around a lot of the gangs, and speaking of gang, Gorilla Gang, you know, you got Cassanova, who's doing fed time now behind that gang and shit like that for a 15-year-old boy who was murdered, shot and, you know, killed, you know, off a hit they say he authorized, which is sick. This is a 35-year-old man authorizing a hit on a 15-year-old boy. You know, blood in, blood out, whatever the code is, whatever the situation is, I don't know. I'm really not trying to speak too much on it, but I just want to touch on that too, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know, there's a lot of crazy shit going on. You know, there's a lot of people breaking codes, breaking all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all to share this, man. Seriously, like this shit, comment, subscribe, share this shit. It's the most important thing, for real, for real. You don't even gotta like and subscribe. I want you to share this shit, because the message gotta get out to these young women and men, you know what I'm saying, that women around us is being hurt and killed and, you know, tortured. Niggas gotta wake and grow the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, like seriously, you know what I mean? Alright, man, it's Dilla Hans, it's your boy, man. Dilla's Room Reaction, I'm out.